Good morning! Hey, everybody! Oh, stop it. It's October 21st, 2025. It is Tuesday morning. My name is Malcolm. I have coffee, and we're going to talk about good stuff today. I overslept this morning, so I'm ill-prepared. But that's okay. I'm still here. Hope you are as well. Today's National Apple Day. If you like apples, you should... Everybody like... Who doesn't like apples? There's also so many different kinds of apples. Surely there's an apple out there that you can enjoy. And today's National Apple Day. I have some apples. I like the Gala apples myself. They're crunchy, a little bit of sweetness to them. Perfect. Good morning, Mel. Yeah, completely overslept this morning. I had 15 minutes to get up, get dressed. I ate a banana for breakfast, got my coffee, and logged on. So, yeah, I don't know what I was doing this morning. I hit snooze and never woke back up again. So much for that alarm thing going off again. I don't know. But there's Random. There's Terry. And everybody's here this morning. Thank you guys for joining me. Yeah, National Apple Day. There's so many of them. I like the Fiji apples and the Gala apples. Like I said, those are my favorites. Never was a fan of the Granny Smith apple. I don't know. It was too sour. Robert is awake, as you can see. You gonna say hi? No? Okay. He's like, something weird this morning. Yeah, I overslept. That's what's weird this morning. Johnny B! What? Hey, Johnny! And he's spamming. Robert owes you $5. Well, you better get to work and earn $5. Honey Crisp apples? Those are good. Yeah. But like I said, there's so many to choose from. There's bound to be one you could enjoy. Ill-prepared this morning. Surprise, surprise. And there's Miss Nucci. Did you get your coffee mug, Miss Nucci? Did Nucci get her coffee mug? I'm sure she did. Mel got hers. You and Liz got married? Well, there you go. I thought she was already married. Maybe it's polygamy. She's going to have multiple husbands instead of you having multiple wives. So there you go. And it would be Liz and I got married, not me and Liz, if you're going to use proper grammar. So, you stole her. Okay. Well, there you go. Whatever floats your boat, man. You found true love. Congratulations. Even though you had to kidnap her. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. Congrats, maybe? I don't know. I'm kind of shocked. I know it's not real, but it's still kind of odd. There is a cool little story on the Good News Network this morning, though, and I will share this with you here in just a moment. There we go, and poof, there it is. It's the tiny homes given to homeless veterans. So they built this little tiny home village, and we go down a little bit. You can see the inside of it, and there it is. Now, it's basically pre-built sheds, if you will, and they turned them into tiny homes. They got little kitchens in them, a little area for them to sleep, watch a little TV, things like that. And there's an inside look of it right there. Got the AC and the like I said, a little kitchen, a little place to sit and eat. It's just enough for somebody to actually live. Now, it's part of a bigger community where they can get other resources and things they need. A little community center to help them with education, finding a job, things like that, which is really cool, I thought, that they could put something together like that for homeless veterans. So, there you go. And eventually, you would think they could put stuff together for the just homeless. But I think the veterans, doing it for the veterans is a next level up. They served our country. They fall in hard times, whatever may have happened to them. They need a place to stay. They don't deserve to be under a bridge somewhere. So, yeah. You collected? You acquired. How about that? You acquired instead of collected or kidnapped. Is that why you haven't been online in a while? You've been too busy traveling to Florida? Yeah. Blink twice if you're under duress. Your property? Wow. That's taking it to the next level, Johnny. Are you sure that his account hasn't been hacked? I don't really have anything else beyond those two things because, like I said, I overslept this morning. So if there's anything else you guys want to talk about other than Johnny kidnapping people and Liz screaming for help, I don't know what's going on. He's in Chicago and drove all the way down there and acquired her, requisitioned her, reallocated her. There's all kinds of words you could use. I don't even know. I think Liz is just as surprised as everybody else. What's the matter, Robert? Robert knows something's up this morning. This guy normally jumps on the bed and wakes me up every morning. Now that it's like the sun's getting up later, it's getting dark sooner, things like that, the days are shorter, he's like laying in bed. He's like, it's dark outside. I'm sleeping, dude. You're right, buddy. What's the matter? Huh? Aw. What's the matter? I gave you special food this morning. Yes, I did. It's okay. He wants me to shake his hand and pet him. He's being pitiful this morning. You're called the Georgia ambulance? Now, let's see here. You drove all the way through Georgia, didn't even stop and say hi to get to Florida. What's up with that, bro? Taking I-75 or something like that? Is that the interstate that you would use? I don't know. I don't have a U.S. map in front of me with all the interstates. Called the Georgia ambulance. Fragdoll just got here. Yep. Sounds like somebody's doing human trafficking with one of my viewers to another. I think he's just obsessed, and it's a fantasy of his. I don't think he's actually doing it, so no cause for alarm. And thank you for joining us, Fragdoll. It's National Apple Day. We were talking about that a minute ago. So, smoke signals. That'd be a lot of effort for a rescue if you had the time to build a campfire and then smoldering coals to send smoke signals in hopes that somebody would come rescue you in 2025. I just think that would be a little, there's probably a better approach or better method to have yourself found in distress other than smoke signals. You gotta let me put my coffee down, buddy. This is Robert. Come here. Come on. Get up here. My big baby dog. Look at this guy. Wants to get in my lap. He just wants loving and hugging. Hey, you're Robert. Robert, what's the matter? What's the matter with Robert? Being all pitiful this morning. Why are you being pitiful this morning? Huh? What's the matter? Say hi to everybody on the camera. There he is. There he is. There's Robert. This dog is insane. Oh, all right. Thank you. He's about 3 years old. He's about 3 years old. He's a rescue. He's been with me since April. Or late February. Late February. That's right. Got him from the shelter. He's my best buddy. Oh, gosh, please. He knows I had scrambled so fast this morning because I overslept that he thinks something's wrong. Now he wants to get in my lap and be all pitiful. When I finish work, it's still light. Oh, yeah. Well, your days are getting longer, Random. What's our forecast for today, Random? How's today going to play for us? Since you, again, are our forecaster for how awesome our days are going to be. And then Terry can give us our traffic report. I did another little silly WTF news video last night. Just because I was bored. And I was able to do it. Kind of something I've been wanting to do, playing around with. And, but yeah, I threw that out there on the internet as well. We're going to put Johnny B in a timeout. I'm going to have to put him in a 10-second timeout. There we go. Johnny B's in a 10-second timeout for promoting kidnapping and talking about private parts. So there you go. 10 seconds. Okay. You stole your cat's kittens so she would go in the cage. A rescue. Been 2 years now. Well, You rescued the kitty cats against their will. You kidnapped them. Now it's Johnny B. I know, right? It's like 45 degrees outside today, 44 degrees outside. It went from being 80 degrees during the day, and now it's just dropped suddenly. Good old Georgia weather. Gotta love it. But it's nice to have the cool weather, and I don't have to run the AC. That's always a plus. Oh gosh, now he's on the attack. Johnny B is in true form this morning. It's Tuesday, so he's off work today. And he took the time to join us and harass people. So there you go. We're privileged to have you here, Johnny B. 41 degrees. Yeah, it just all of a sudden just dropped. My neighborhood's supposed to be full of Halloween again. Like I said before, there's still nothing going on out there. I'm going to have to play it out, lay low this year, and see how Halloween plays out in the neighborhood. You're up in Middle Georgia? I'm in Athens, Georgia. So there you go. You're probably in the Macon area then. Which is cool. Small world. Running into people. I do this every morning, 7 a.m. for 15 minutes. You chit-chat. And normally I'm better prepared. But today I was not. We did good news. There's nothing good on the history side of what happened on this day in history. It's all wars and stuff like that. There is a museum that opened up in New York City back in '59. It has a goofy looking building. Very futuristic even to this day. But there's a lot of times on this day history, it's people being killed in war and stuff like that. So it's hard to find something memorable to talk about as far as on this day in history. So it's a cool looking museum. I can show you a picture of that if you like. Look at that thing. Isn't that neat looking? And that's in New York City. So that opened up in, what year was that? In 1959. Is it still there? I don't know. It doesn't say. I think it's still there. Nope. It was renovated in 93. So it's still there. Still there. That's a fun looking build. That's goofy look, and that's very futuristic. It looks fun. It's neat. It's not all boxy like the rest of the buildings, so that's kind of cool. Museums tend to have, well, I wouldn't say tend. It's nice to see a building that breaks the mold. It looks a little different, you know. Take up more traffic space. I have no desire. I don't even like going into Atlanta. I couldn't imagine going into New York City and dealing with all the people and traffic and whatever else is going on. So no, thank you. Not going there. I like small towns better, where you can say hi to people, and they'll actually say hi back without being pissed off. Yeah. You got them a few weeks ago. All right. Well, did you retire, or you just kind of did your years and said, I'm done? I did 23 years. I got my flag behind me here. Boop. So, you're probably in Columbus, Georgia then, if Middle Georgia. Fort Benning. It's called Fort Benning again. What was it before that? I don't know. They keep changing the name back and forth. It's silly. Just leave it alone. Leave it at Fort Benning. It's been that way. It hasn't hurt anybody. You drove a coach bus in New York City twice? Damn, dude. Were you like a glutton for punishment? Robbins Air Force Base. Okay. Drove a semi on Long Island. Jeez. It even said small town. Say hi. I say hi to people all the times. But anyway, that's my 15 minutes of fame. I have to go to work. I have a real job. This is for fun. I really appreciate you guys dropping in and saying hi. If you're new, like, share, subscribe. I do this Monday through Friday. I have a bunch of other stuff on my channel as well, not just a coffee talk show. So thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Compliment a stranger. You might make somebody smile. Have an apple. It's National Apple Day. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.